Hello all, welcome to LTX classes. In this new series, we are going to continue the prelims oriented in specific the Hindu analysis. So in this, all the articles which are very relevant for UPSC scheme of examination, mainly in the prelims oriented part, would be covered here, and no need to bother you to check any other articles. Clear? Means we are assuring you the one stop solution for your prelims oriented the Hindu analysis. Clear? Where we shall be taking short articles which are of prelims oriented, and we are going to analyze in a detailed way, so that if any question comes in that current affairs part, and we assure you that you won't be leaving if you are following regularly our classes. Clear? So stay tuned with us for more classes and videos. So see, today date 10/8/2022, and the articles are being discussed by Srinivas. So let's don't waste our time, we shall concentrate our classes. See our articles to be explored today. The first article being Customs Department to get passenger data, and Bangladesh river water deal likely, monkeypox complications more common in children, says report, and consensual sex on a genuine promise of marriage is not rape by the Supreme Court. And next, PSU health insurance losses came to 26,364 crores. Clear? So these are the articles we are going to discuss, and at last we shall have one prelims based MCQ. So stay tuned and do listen the class very carefully and try to attempt that question. Clear? Yes. See, this is our first topic that we are selecting today, that is Customs Department to get passenger data. Here passengers are nothing but the airplane passengers. Clear? All the airplane passengers data who are traveling at international level would be submitted to the Customs Department, right? So see, the article is very important in GS2 polity part. Then take, what is a Customs Department? Clear? Then what is a customs? Customs in general means this authority or the agency exists in all the countries. What is the main duty of this authority? They actually responsible for collecting the tariffs. They are actually responsible for collecting tariffs and for controlling the flow of goods within into the country, and when any goods are flowing out of the country, means see, we might be charging some extra tariffs on imports, right? Whether we have paid it or not, and everything would be checked by this body, Customs Department. Are you getting? Customs is the authority or agency in any country, and it is responsible for the flow of goods, and it also checks the collection of tariffs and everything. Are you getting? So I think the real work of Customs Department is clear, right? So then why here Customs Department is asking the passenger details? To know more about that, see, stay tuned, we are discussing this. First of all, this the department or Customs Department actually exists in Ministry of Revenue. Clear? So main prelims oriented questions can be tackled through this. See, it is in Ministry of Finance. Actually, Ministry of Finance consists of 5 departments. Those 5 departments being, see, Department of Revenue. Clear? Department of Revenue, and next Department of Expenditure. Department of Revenue, Department of Expenditure. In revenue part, all the revenue issues would be tackled. In expenditure part, all the expenses would be tackled. And then Department of Economic Affairs, Department of Economic Affairs. Clear? And after that, Department of Financial services, clear? Department of Financial Services. And then the last department or fifth department, that is Deepam. Clear? Deepam means Department of Investment, Public Asset and Management. Deepam means Department of Investment and Public Asset Management. So all these 5 departments comes under Ministry of Finance. So but here the works of customs is dealt by the Department of Revenue. So revenue means you are going to get some amount, right? In customs department also you are going to get some tariffs, as India is levying some extra taxes on the imported products for various causes. The amount would be collected by this body, customs department. This customs department is with the other body, that is called CBIC. What is CBIC? CBIC means Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs. This body actually looks after the indirect taxes part and the customs part. Customs department is within CBIC and the CBIC is within Department of Revenue. Clear? So I think you got the organizational structure regarding the customs department, right? So the flow of goods would be controlled by Department of Customs. Customs officials would be standing in every of international airports. They would actually check the luggages and the baggages of international transport, means the passengers who are taking inter-country transportations. Clear? So when you are not paying the amount of the said amount by the government, then you would be charged and you would be penalized according to national and international rules. Means, see, if you want to smuggle gold or if you want to smuggle animal products, then you are going to caught by the customs department. Yes, of course, sir, can't gold be imported into the nation? Yes, of course, you can import by paying all the taxes and tariffs that are levied by the central government. Then you are absolutely welcome to get any of the amounts of gold. Getting? So this is the main important part. You got the organizational structure and you got various departments in Ministry of Finance. Clear? So Economic Affairs Department would look after economic affairs, Financial Services Department would look after financial services, and Deepam, Department of Investment and Public Asset Management, would actually looks after the public assets and the investment part of the government. Clear? So are you getting? So this is very important part regarding the customs. So right now they are asking under what? See, they want to check every other international passenger who are taking India as route or who are coming to India, whether the person is using India to move to any other country, and the person is coming to India would be completely checked by the customs department, and they would check if they are carrying any illegal products or something. Clear? And they got powers from the Customs Act. They got powers from Customs Act of 1962. Clear? And that is fine. So here all the passenger details only related to international passengers, means the domestic passengers data is not required by the customs department. Clear? So they are exempted. They should not get the other information except the passenger details who are taking the international route. Are you getting? So this is the main issue. Then yes, is there any liability for international passengers to give their data? Yes, of course, we generally see, but on what reasons? Clear? See, they should get their information under the provisions as CBIC is asking, because there are few guidelines which want the other remaining departments or agencies to definitely comply with the rules, to follow the rules and regulations of any other customs department or taxes department, so and so. Clear? There are few rules, those regulations are given by the CBICA. Clear? So according to the passenger name record information regulations. Clear? That regulations are passenger name and record, passenger name record information regulations 2022 given by CBICA. Clear? Then they should give the names, records, data travel, credit card details, everything would be given to this CBIC body and customs department. If any airlines companies fail to do so, they would be penalized with a minimum punishment of 25,000 to 50,000 for every act of non-compliance. Clear? So these are the regulations, and everything would be controlled under the Customs Act of 1962. Clear? So this is very important to control the illegal smuggling of antiques, means old ancient historical products, pieces, and few trafficking products of animals. Clear? So this is all related to the article. I think I have given every information regarding to solve your prelims based question. Clear? So that is why we have come with this mainly exclusive prelims oriented articles. Clear? Now we shall go for the other article. See, our next article is Bangladesh river water deal likely. Clear? So as the issue has come, we are going to discuss the rivers that are with India and Bangladesh. Clear? So there are certain rivers which takes origin in India and flows into Bangladesh, and rivers which takes origin in other country, they actually takes the end route, means the middle route in India, and of course they finally go into Bangladesh. Clear? So that's why we have to take all the rivers which are flowing in between them. Clear? So by going into the maps, we are going to discuss the Bangladesh rivers which are actually flowing from India. Clear? Yes. So look at this article. So see, in this map, the river Ganges, the Ganges river actually takes origin in India and flows into Bangladesh. Clear? The river flows into Bangladesh. Clear? So as Padma. Fine. This is Bangladesh and this is India. Ganges river flows and take Brahmaputra. So we have first of all Ganges river flowing from India to Bangladesh, and we have Brahmaputra river. Brahmaputra river. So Brahmaputra river actually takes origin in China, in the regions of Tibet, and flows into India in the northeast states of Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, and after that it takes route to Bangladesh to join into Bay of Bengal. Clear? So every river at last is going to mix up in Bay of Bengal. Clear? So Brahmaputra river takes origin in Tibet and flows into India and then further to the Bangladesh. Clear? So but Ganges takes origin in India and flows to Bangladesh, and there is other river which is not as big as Ganges and Brahmaputra but holds very important significance, that is called the Teesta river. The Teesta river actually has its origin in Sikkim state of India and flows into Bangladesh. Clear? These are the main rivers. So if you take this is Sikkim, it flows so and so and it mix up with the Ganges. Clear? It mix up with the Ganges and at last to the Bay of Bengal. Clear? So Teesta river is also very important. I think you got complete information regarding India, Bangladesh important river waters. Clear? Then first of all, why any country needs to solve the issues regarding interwaters. See, rivers take their course according to their geographical geographical features. So these geographical features actually help rivers to flow according to the convenience and finally end up in meeting the Bay of Bengal or Indian Ocean, right? So no one can decide how the river should flow. It actually takes its route according to its convenience based on geographical features. For example, if you get any downside position or bending position, the river takes according to. Clear? So as river flows from higher elevated regions to lower elevated regions, we cannot decide how it actually should flow. In the same way, here the Teesta river, the Ganges river, Brahmaputra river have done so. Fine. So because of all these things, rivers are very important for every country. So any matter regarding rivers are very sensitive to deal. The river issues are very sensitive to deal. The sensitive issues means here, see, there are many cultural people, there are many cultures that are existing along with the rivers. They actually take their cultural positions and points based on that existence and flow of that river. As this river flows in that area, the new part of culture have arrived. So if the flow is disturbed, the cultures of the people gets disturbed. If cultures of people gets disturbed, they get in agitations. So rivers are very sensitive matters to deal, and people who are using rivers for their irrigation, they takes most importance. Clear? Why? As irrigation is provided in time bound manner, they can grow up the crops for their feeding and for their economical livelihood purpose. Clear? So for livelihood, this irrigation is very important, and water is very important for drinking purposes. Clear? For drinking and any other purposes, rivers are very important. All the people who are living in that region of that rivers actually take river waters for every household domestic purposes, for drinking, for cleaning, for every of the things. Clear? So that is why the rivers which flows into the countries, different countries, have to come with some committee as such thing to deal all the river issues, as these are very sensitive. Are you getting? So this is very important. The sensitive matters are dealt by clear collaboration between the countries. Yes, of course. And India and Bangladesh have various joint river commissions. Are you getting? Joint river commissions. These joint river commissions actually hold meeting, and they try to put up the things in a lighter manner. Means they actually takes the gauge or the measure the flow of rivers, how the rivers are flowing, and in what way the waters should be used by these countries. The waters should be used by these countries, and they will allocate the rivers. Like if Ganges river flowing from India to Bangladesh, India should get some 1000 liters and Bangladesh should get some 600 liters. As India is large country and most of the river flows in India, India should get more, and Bangladesh is a lower riparian country, it should require only 800 liters only. Are you getting? These joint river commissions actually meet and they will decide all the other things regarding river. So in this present article also, it seems that the Hindu got information that India and Bangladesh are going to have the joint river commissions in the month of September. Clear? So before that meeting of prime ministerial levels, these joint river commissions want to complete their discussions and deliberations and everything. Clear? So it is saying that there is strong possibility that the flow of rivers, like there is one tributary in Assam, that is Kushiara. This Kushiara is a tributary of Brahmaputra river. Clear? This Kushiara river actually flows from Assam. Okay, Assam into Bangladesh. Clear? So Assam into Bangladesh. So the river waters of this Kushiara river is going to be dealt in this joint river commissions. Clear? And there is major agreement that happened between India and Bangladesh on the river waters of Ganga. Clear? Yes. And next they want to have the clear cut. See, from times since many years, the Teesta rivers are actually unable to properly distributed. Clear? There goes very importance for northeast states, and even Bangladesh is also heavily reliant on the Teesta river. So the issues are dealt, the issues are there without any dealt. So these have to be clearly looked after. Clear? These have to be clearly looked after. The Teesta waters should be done in a proper meeting. And see, the convention of the joint river commission is there. There is one convention, but from last 10 to 12 years no joint river commissions happened between India and Bangladesh, and after a long time this joint river commission is going to meet once again. Clear? So that's why it holds very great importance. And so I have come with that map, so you would get the clear picture how the rivers actually takes flows into India and Bangladesh. Clear? This is very fine, and this is very important for India Bangladesh relations also. Clear? Yes. So this is the article, and I have covered every information that is very important in prelims oriented class. Coming to our next article, see, monkeypox complications more common in children, says report. This is very important in GS3 part, where we are discussing the parts of diseases in our science and technology, right? And every year you can see the prelims questions where they are going to cover one important question regarding biological issues, whether it may be or disease or any invention or any other thing. It should be covered in a comprehensive way. Clear? So here we are discussing, after COVID the world is facing the issue with the monkeypox. As of now India holds few reports, but they are not too very dangerous that actually COVID has showed on India. Clear? So monkeypox is a viral disease. Clear? Monkeypox is a viral disease. This is very important, as recently WHO, World Health Organization, declared monkeypox as international there is importance of international public health emergency. Clear? Importance of public health emergency at international stage, which shows that the monkeypox should be collectively, means all the countries who are suffering from monkeypox have to come and they have to share the informations, how it is passing and how many monkeypox affected people are actually helping to transmit the disease. Clear? So monkeypox is actually a communicable disease. Communicable disease. It is a communicable disease. So communicable diseases can be controlled through proper surveillance and through proper contact tracing. Contact tracing means there might be a person who does not have monkeypox, but he might have travel history with any other monkeypox virus affected persons. So his data and his movements should be captured to gather all the data regarding the spread of monkeypox. Clear? And next, government is also does the work of surveillance. In the part of surveillance, government actually looks after the way of the spread, the importance of the spread, and everything. Clear? So surveillance data should be collected and gathered. Clear? So communicable diseases are very important to be controlled at initial stages only. These can be controlled through proper individual cognizance. If every other person, if any person have some cognizance capacities to understand the danger of communicable diseases, they actually take their own methods of controlling of the disease. Means they'll get the self isolation so that the spread of the disease can be controlled. One thing you have to remember, that monkeypox as of now, it does not have any drugs to control, and it does not have any vaccine. Then how it is treated? Monkeypox actually looks as the smallpox, and the vaccines of smallpox are causing and showing some effect on the monkeypox, and doctors are taking the monkeypox cases as smallpox, and they are treating how they actually treat the smallpox cases. Clear? Yes. But you know, the complications in this report says that it is very danger in children. Okay, the report has come from the Lancet journal. There is one journal that is called Lancet. It has published a report where it is saying the fatality rate, the fatality rate means the death rate among ordinary adult population is 0 to 11%. Means if 100 people are getting affected, there are chances that 0 people, means no person is going to die, and the maximum is 11 people for every 100 people that they are dying. But you take the fatality rate in children, it is 3 to 6%. Means at least 3 people are dying. If 100 children are going to affect with this monkeypox, at least 3 people are dying and they are unable to take that disease. Clear? Their immunity power is not sufficient to fight against monkeypox. But the journal clearly saying that we are actually taking various reports and we are publishing, and we are not 100% sure, and we don't have any conclusions. These findings actually promote us that monkeypox shows more complications in children rather in adult people. We are actually warning for the children, so be very careful in before getting the disease, and they have to take proper preventive measures. Clear? Yes. So this is about the monkeypox complications, and we have covered the related important prelims oriented things. Clear? Yes. So we can go for our next article. So see, in this article it is saying that consensual sex on a genuine promise of marriage is not rape. Supreme Court is saying that the consensual means assented, if both male and female before meeting, if they have consensus, means acceptance to maintain the sexual relations between the males and females, that is accepted, and that should not be considered that it is the part of rape if they get departed in future. This is the words of Supreme Court. The article is very important in GS2 polity perspective. Clear? Why? In 2014, Supreme Court has outrightly said the live-in relationships are not illegal in India. Clear? In 2014, Supreme Court clearly said live-in relations are not illegal in India, persons who have the consensual sexual relations, who want to have and who want to live in India. Okay, they can have the live-in relationship as they should cross the age of major, means at least they should cross 21 years, clear? So then they can have the relationship. Means female should cross the 18 years and the male should cross the 21 years, clear? So if they want to have any sexual relation on consensus basis, on a genuine promise of marriage, it should not be considered as rape. Why Supreme Court have taken this? Because let's take, if you get completed the part of marriage, after marriage of course you should be having the sexual relations and you might be having the kids also. In future if you get divorced as departed, would now you call it as the rape and would you go against him on criminal matters? The Supreme Court said in this case we are not treating it so, right? So in the same way, if you are accepting that he is going to get you married and you offered your body, or if you have some mating, you are only liable as you have believed him, clear? So Supreme Court clearly saying that the consensual sex should not be taken as rape and the male should not be punished, because this sexual relation happened because of the acceptance of both the people. Here one case have come to the Supreme Court where it says that there is one person and there is one couple who happened to have lived together and they had the consensual sexual relation. Because of some issues they got departed or separated, and after 2 years of separation the female has approached the court and she is claiming that the male had raped her and the judiciary has to give punishment to that person. And Supreme Court has come with these words: the consensual sex on a genuine promise of marriage is not considered as rape. Clear? Yes. So are you getting? This is very important prelims questions parts. Why? Because in future in UPSC may take the things, even though consensual sex, whether it is of promise or something, it is considered as rape. No, the statement is false, because Supreme Court said it is not to be part of the rape. Clear? Yes. So see our next article: PSU's health insurance losses to 26,000 crores in 5 years. This article is very important in GS3 economy part. Here I have covered this article not to look after why the losses has come and everything, but see, health insurance is very important. Insurance sector was mentioned in UPSC syllabus. So what is an insurance? Insurance means if you are subscribing that if any loss occurs in future, the company which insured you or promised you on that is going to bear the loss, right? That is insurance. Then what is health insurance? In health insurance, if you got any disease, all the complications and charges for that health issues would be provided by these companies. And if you have taken any sudden death, the whole insured policy amount would be given to your family members. So it is a part of assurance. Clear? So in this article you should know that in public sector undertakings there is 4 health insurance company and you should know their names. Clear? These are 4 public sector insurances. Public sector insurances, if you know these names, then you can use these names in your answers. That is New India Assurance Company. Clear? New India Assurance Company and United India Insurance Company. New India Assurance Company, United India Insurance Company, and after that, that is Oriental Insurance Company. Clear? Oriental Insurance company, Oriental Insurance Company, and the other one is National Insurance Company. National Insurance Company. Clear? So right now there are 4 public health insurance. So if the question is all health insurances are provided by public sector? No. There are many private sector companies also which are providing the health insurance to the people. So public health insurances can be by the public sector or private sector. Or if the question comes, it is mandatory for everyone to take health insurance. No, it is not mandatory for everyone to take health insurance. Clear? Then you can see there are few words which you often see in the survey part. See, economic survey is released in every February before the budget, right? So in that economic survey often you see terms like insurance penetration. Penetration means entrance. So what is insurance penetration, and how many policies have been gone to the people, means number of subscribers are taking the insurance part is dealt in insurance penetration. Clear? So that is insurance penetration. Next, there is other important term that is called insurance density. Insurance density. Insurance density means number of policies or the amount that insurance has taken to the GDP level, to GDP. See, if there is the amount of 1000 crores insurance amount to the GDP is decided by as the insurance density. These are the very 2 important words and terms that you should know regarding the insurance. There are generally 2 type of insurance. One is health insurance and the other is the general insurance. Apart from health insurance, every other insurance that is comes under the general insurance part. Clear? So this is very important regarding insurance. The insurance penetration and insurance density are very important, right? So these are the articles we are going to discuss, and right now just have the prelims based MCQ. So right now our question is, consider the following statements. Please answer this question where I shall be reviewing your answer. First one, Customs Department comes under purview of direct taxes. Clear? And second one, CBIC comes under Department of Financial Services, under Ministry of Finance. Clear? Under Ministry of Finance. So choose the correct option. Choose the correct one. Option A, only one. Option B, only two. C, both. And D, none. Right? So these are the 4 options. Please check this. Consider the following statements. Customs Department comes under purview of direct taxes, and CBIC comes under Department of Financial Services under Ministry of Finance. So choose the correct option. Only one, only two, both, and none. So please answer this question where I shall be reviewing your answer.